somebody's in big trouble, and that somebody's name is Mr. Negative because apparently he's not in Spider-Man Brand New Day? I did not used to pray for times like this. So then who the hell actually is the main villain of Spider-Man Brand New Day? Well, thankfully, we got a little bit of crumbs. And you know what happens when someone like me gets a little bit of crumbs? I'm gonna make a 10-star meal because I got a couple of options that really might shock you. And at this point, the villain list is starting to look like a CVS receipt. And apparently, we're gonna get even more. Either way, me and you know what we gotta do. We gotta talk about it. And boom! Man, you know what? Doom! You looking for this? So as most of you already know, we got 3 heroes in this movie with Spider-Man, Punisher, and Hulk, the Marvel's big 3 light. And I mean, substituting Punisher for Wolverine is probably like the best option they could have got for for the big 3. Which, funny enough, people said that this was way too many heroes, but it looks like we're gonna need these 3 because there's a fucking laundry list of villains in this movie. Also, thematically, Punisher and Hulk work for Peter, especially in the position that he is in his life right now. He's lonely, probably a little angry, and he's got 2 dark mirrors to look at to be like, that's not what I should be doing. But onto that laundry list of villains, just the other day, Daniel RPK reported there's gonna be a ton of villains in this movie, like Tarantula. Boomerang was also another villain mentioned, but we also know that Tombstone and Scorpion will be villains as well. One of the other villains that Daniel RPK mentioned was Ramrod. Now, I'm sure most of these villains, because they're D and Z list villains, are going to show up in some type of montage that I hope is intertwined with a job search for Peter. That way it could be very similar to the opening for the Brand New Day comic itself, where in the middle of him doing job searches, we get a nice little flashback of all the shit he's been through, where he says, you know, I've been doing a little bit of this, a little bit of that in between jobs. I think that'd be a fire way to get us back up to speed, and also introduce us to the wider lore of all the other villains out there. And obviously with the political climate and turmoil that's going on in New York City, there's going to be turfs up for grabs. You're going to get gang wars, turf wars, and Peter's going to be stuck in the middle of it. And I'm not going to hold you. We just got the suit reveal for Spider-Man Brand New Day. It's beautiful, but I'm going to need that shit to get ruined. I'm going to need it to be looking like this Jim Chung artwork here. If his suit isn't battle damaged like Toby in Spider-Man 1, 2, and 3, I don't want to hear it. Honestly, I love the idea of this feeling like John Wick 3 Parabellum, where he's literally the center of attention for every single person. He's going to get fucked up by Punisher, Hulk, Scorpion. I mean, I really just need to see a Scorpion versus Spider-Man fight on a bridge because I've just always had that image in my mind and it would be so fire. And oh yeah, inhale the aura from this art. Shout out to Dipping Car Art 1215 for the art is fire. Make sure you follow them for more elite art. But the bit of news that has everybody losing their minds is because of this report from Alex Perez of the Cosmic Circus, who is a reliable and integrity-driven industry insider. And he reported that Mr. Negative and his Inner Demon gangs, yeah, they aren't in Brand New Day. Huh? Oh, what'd you say? Yeah, Alex Perez did not stutter. Maybe one day we'll get a fire fight between Mr. Negative and Spider-Man in the subway system, but today is not that day. But I'm choosing hope. I'm hoping Alex Perez is wrong. But even if Mr. Negative isn't in this movie, according to Daniel RPK today, he said that there's gonna be even more villains in Brand New Day. Like I said from the jump, this is a CVS receipt list of villains. What are we talking about? Like, yeah, I'm starting to think the bar with no name is gonna play a huge factor in this movie. But that brings me on to some other villains that I think could be a part of this film. The first one I'm gonna bring up is a rumor that I don't really believe at all. It's from Divinity Seeker, but in the past, other scoopers have mentioned this, that Chameleon could be one of the main villains in this film. Ooh, by the way, we finally got our comic accurate look at Chameleon at the end of Kraven the Hunter. If you watched Kraven the Hunter with no